All right, welcome back. So today we got the Maxxis Xmaxx Ultimate and the regular $9.99 Xmaxx. Both are stock. We're going to take them out here, give them a rip. The regular Xmaxx does have the light kit on it. Other than that, it's a stock out of the box Xmaxx. So we're going to take them up to the BMX track. It is a little damp, and we're going to give them a rip and try to do a side-by-side comparison with me operating both. We'll see how this goes, but let's get up there and get this done. I do like how the regular Xmaxx gives you the upgraded spur in the bag, and that just gives you the wheel speed you need for the stock ESC, in my opinion. So I was going to try to save this for tomorrow. Problem is, rain is on the forecast again, and rain is on the forecast for New Year's Eve. Even with that gear mesh being tight, it's not making any funky sound. Pretty smooth. Like I said, I did take all the diffs apart. On the regular Xmaxx, and I used some white lithium grease just from the auto parts store and pack the diff area and the spur area and the cush drive all with a little bit of grease. You could tell it's awfully soft up here. So I'm going to park my regular Xmaxx up here for now. The gears are definitely much quieter in this one than they were on my stock one. Want to get used to these tires real quick and the power I have. Not much wheel speed, as you can see. It's got tires give it that smoother, like sturdier landing. I've watched a lot of people make the mistake of bashing this Xmaxx, any Xmaxx, with stock gearing. Literally doing some full sends and just don't have the wheel speed. Suspension looks real good. Power is definitely lacking, and it's not so much the ESC power. As it is wheel speed. Nice and smooth. Tires feel really good. Let me grab the regular Xmaxx. Let's do the same thing. As you can see, way more lively. Just because the spur gear, having that 46, I can definitely feel it feels lighter. You can hear the gear noise is about the same. It's just that Traxxas gear noise. Definitely oh, it won't let me back up. Control feels about the same. I don't think Traxxas did it for durability. Coming out with the Ultimate, I think it was more of a much nicer RC with a pretty hefty price tag. Honestly, performs damn near the same, other than having more wheel speed with the optional spur. Give this a rip again. Yeah, it's definitely it just doesn't have that. You got to give it way more trigger to get the wheel speed I'm looking for on this one. I pretty much have to go full trigger everywhere. And it's definitely not enough wheel speed. Every jump I'm tapping full trigger just to try to get over those jumps. It does sound more solid, if that makes sense. The tires kind of sound like pillows. They're not slapping the rims. I've been driving Xmaxxes for years. I always love to see somebody new with an Xmaxx and the way they you know, hit jumps with not having any trigger left. You definitely got to leave yourself some trigger. Multifunction. Let me turn multifunction down. I saw it off that jump, try to correct. Yeah, the tires just sound more solid. They're not bottoming out to the rim anymore, and maybe that's going to help with the tires staying glued, since the tires aren't pinching that that glue point. Maybe the glue will be able to hold now with these belted tires. But I am really digging the tires. You can tell it's a minor, because I ran the original Sledgehammer, and I got to tell you, they ballooned like crazy. You can get a lot of rotation out of them. But with that, they kept coming unglued as well. Even though I found the mesh a little tight on this, you can hear, really, so far it's not affected the way it's performing. We'll see if the motor gets hot. I just don't think it's a ramp jumper. It doesn't have enough wheel speed right now to send it off some like some ramps. Definitely a grounded pound vehicle. Pretty stable, I must say. And I think it's stable because it just doesn't have the gear ratio I'm normally looking for. I'm used to that 46 spur already, or even a 50. We're gonna log on to the app here with this. Oh, let me log on to the app real quick. Nailed that front bumper in sand, mud. But let me log on to the app real quick, because I did do some changes when I put the app up. I don't know if they hold, you know what I mean? So it found the vehicle, because I already have the vehicle programmed in, drive effect. So it did. So I turned the steering up to 100% and braking up to 100%. Steering sensitivity, we're gonna crank that up now. And throttle sensitivity, thought I had throttle sensitivity all the way up. Throttle trim, steering sensitive. We're going to turn everything up to 100% except for throttle trim, and see how that works. And that's something good about the Traxxas Link, but it's not something I would go out and purchase. You know what? It went the opposite way, because I'm almost full trigger and that is not moving very much. So I think they're backwards. So let me turn steering sensitivity all the way down, throttle sensitivity all the way down, steering percentage, we're going to turn that all the way down. Well, steering percentage, yeah, we got to turn that all the way up. There we go. Let's give that a shot. Yeah, now the trigger's more responsive to what I'm used to. Yeah, that feels better. Even the steering. Oh. A lot of kick up right now. Yeah, when you start turning that stuff up, it does become more sensitive. I'm gonna grab the other Xmaxx now. We're gonna give the other Xmaxx, definitely it needs a gear change. It needs that 46 spur, like I've always said, either 46/18 or you can do a 50 with a 20-tooth pinion. So if you've ruined both gears, yeah, way more air control, more lively. Way more lively. Now I gotta say, I mean, they're wasn't going to make that rotation. He's trying to go for a backflip. I want to say that yeah, you could just tell by the response on these tires versus the Ultimate that that the regular Xmaxx, you know, definitely has got a weight difference, and the tire ballooning really means a lot. Yeah, definitely ran out of wheel speed there. No way it's gonna backflip. Still have air control, but it's definitely not gonna turn around, but it is stable. I think what I want to try is taking these tires and sticking them on the regular. Yep, see, I could not pull up out of that. Full trigger. And not enough wheel speed. And that's because of these tires. Tires and gear ratio. So it is a little bit performing different, but what I'd like to do is take these sledgehammers and throw them on a regular Xmaxx and see the performance difference. I'm waiting for a bad landing and one of those steering links to break. You can definitely tell it's smoother, but it's smoother because the aluminum parts, the accuracy of the aluminum parts are a little better on the steering. But would that matter to me? Is it worth the $500 difference? I don't know. It's definitely fun. It's definitely a cool RC. It overall just sounds smoother. Oh, right on the back. You could hear the body crunch right there. That's typical Traxxas. You have one of those from high up, hard landing like that, it'll destroy the back of the body in no time. This body's already popped out and cracked from that hard crash. See how I could correct and pull out of that? Definitely way different. just overall feels lighter. You can hear it slapping the ground harder because it's the tires. It's the ballooning of the tires. They're bottoming out on the dirt. Kids watching. Land it right on that steering. You can hear the gear noise coming back. The little because all the grease is flinged off now. I can honestly say, if you already have an Xmaxx and you're not buying the unlimited just to have the best of the best, I would stick with the regular Xmaxx. If you want to try something different, definitely go get yourself some Sledgehammer tires, but anything else, I just don't think it needs. Should probably ask this kid if he's ever ran RC before. You ever play with RC cars? Yeah? You want to give it a shot? Perfect. Let me stop this one real quick.
Is this Xmaxx?
Yes.
Just want me to hand over my credit card and put it in your wallet?
That would be that one right there. This one just came out. So that one right there, take it nice and easy.
Oh, shoot.
That one?
Oh.
Hey. Oh. Well, we just
Throttle control. You can't hit the throttle without looking at it.
Yeah, you gotta go see it, Reagan.
Here, let me go get it.
Sorry.
It's all good. If he could break it, then they shouldn't be selling it. Yeah, you literally pulled the trigger without even looking at the RC car. Yeah, the body came off. Let's get the body put back on. What's that? It just ripped the body off. Nose planted into the ground.
I was like, which one am I looking at? That one?
Yeah, we'll have you run this one. This one's a little cheaper.
Is this one able to?
Okay, so before you go right turn and left turn. That's your left. That's your right. You don't have to twist so hard, just nice and easy, you see?
Yeah.
And then be very easy with this trigger. And then to go backwards, you double tap forward with this finger. No, the other way. Farther. There you go. So it's a double tap, okay? Going once forward is brakes, okay? So if you go forward once when you're going forward, and then just you look.
Yeah.
See, that's brake.
Okay.
Reagan, like we're driving Daddy's truck. Look at. One, you have to see it to know where to turn it. Two, small motions. Just make it idle. Don't make it go as fast as it can until you figure out what's going on.
I always say nice and slow, so just pull the trigger soft.
Soft. Not.
There you go.
Just like that. Now drive around at that speed and figure out your lefts and rights. There you go. Is this considered, what, is this 1/8?
They call it X scale. It's more of a 1/8 or 1/7 scale. It could be considered 1/6. A lot of people compare it to a 1/5 scale. It's just not as big as a 1/5.
Right.
So you ever run one before?
I had for years I ran a, no, I'm good, sir.
You sure?
Yeah. I ran a gas one.
Oh, okay.
Gas buggy.
Oh,
It
okay.
was probably about this big.
Yes.
It was, and that was the same era as Trancas, you know, that era.
Yep.
But gas was run so much longer on gas.
Yes.
Just fill it and go, fill it
Yes.
and go. But now, with battery technology now, you
Yes.
get pretty good run times.
With the lipo technology, yes.
Yeah.
And the speed. The speed is just so much faster than gas.
Yeah.
I have a lot of gas ones as well.
Do you?
And like I said, they run a long time, but like trying to run it up here in an area like this, for one, people don't like the noise.
Yeah.
I love the noise.
And the smell.
And the smell. It's definitely fun.
Yep.
Most parks, same thing. They don't want the noise or the smell. You know, California next year, you can't even run leaf blowers. No more gas stuff sold here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that went right down to RC as well. Because I like nitro as well. The nitro fuel is, oh, that's a sweet, like, race car smell.
Yep.
Hey, you know where you're see it.
They still want to run after them.
Right? Yeah, there used to be a track, an indoor track in Sun Valley,
Yep.
and then there was a Burbank. I grew up in Burbank.
Oh,
Burbank
okay.
had a mild track, an
Yep.
indoor track,
Yep.
up by Lucky Buster's.
Yep.
It was kind of like this.
Yep.
And,
You still have to build them out yourself?
No, these are ready to runs.
Oh, those
So the
are?
company builds them.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I remember back in the day.
So-
You had to build them
oh,
out.
dude, mine was so finicky to build.
Yes.
So finicky to tune the engines.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the plastics were like brittle.
Yeah.
You know, even though they had metal chassis, it was all the control arms that we would constantly break on the gas-powered ones.
Yep.
And that's what I like about this Traxxas Xmaxx thing is, even if you crash or tumble, or it's not going to break. The odds of it breaking, you got to do something pretty silly.
Just if you sit around here long enough, you'll see something silly.
Oh yeah,
With
I break them all the time.
with him driving.
Well, I have 3 kids of my own. They're all teenagers now, so they don't want to come out hang with me no more. But all growing up, they ran RC cars. So this one was just released. It's basically, I'm comparing the $1,000 one to the $1,500 one. What the differences are. Is it worth $500 more? And
What do you think so far?
so far, I don't think it is. Yep, it's got a lot of shiny parts on it, but durability, I can see this breaking a lot quicker than that one breaking.
The 1,502, so that's a 33% increase in price.
Yes, and they put $1,000 worth of optional parts on it, aluminum parts. But, and if you break one of those aluminum parts, you're going to spend double the money as a plastic part.
How readily replace parts?
Parts, you can buy them anywhere. This RC's been out for almost 10 years. They have redefined it and made some changes to it, but the platform's been around for 10 years.
Really?
So, you know, like you bust off an arm, it's, I think, $12.
What's the what is the runtime on the battery right now?
About 30 minutes I can get out of these. If you're full trigger the whole time, probably 15 minutes, you know, but I'm up here for about an hour. And as you see, it's still plugged in. It's just sitting there idling. So I'll get about 45 minutes out of it because I'm just not full triggering it. I'm doing jump and then stop and then jump and stop. So I'm really not, you know, just nailing the trigger.
Fending off this thing.
I would start him out with the 4S line with an Arma or something like that. He would have a blast with it. It's real durable, and they're only $500.
What is it?
It's called Arma, Outcast, or Creighton. It's the 4S line.
Right.
They just released it. Even a Mojave 4S, but it's made by a company called Arma. ARRMA. This is made by Traxxas.
Yeah, and Traxxas has been around
Forever. They started the ready to run.
Yeah.
Arma fired up, I want to say. They had their 10th year anniversary, I think, 2 years ago. So they're about About 12 years old now.
Whoa, okay.
He can't break it. Well, he can, but he won't.
Yeah,
Oh.
tracks. I remember tracks. Was it the RC10, right?
Yes, those were real brittle.
Yeah, and they were like
Two-wheel drive.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
It's still intact.
Reagan, you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
He has a YouTube channel.
Huh?
He has a YouTube channel for this.
What is it?
For cars.
Yes.
Oh, what?
We'll get your info, your YouTube before we leave.
All right.
Yeah.
He can watch some of the video. I do a lot of reviews on the stuff to show people what are durable, how to fix them when they break,
Okay.
how to upgrade them and make them faster.
Do you have any links, affiliate links under there?
I don't put links because I don't really do the channel for profit. I'm actually a Teamster. I work for the studios.
Oh, okay.
So that's my full-time gig.
Yeah.
I do this for fun.
Yeah, we were out. We got a new bike for training.
Yep.
Oh. Hey.
That's my camera vehicle. That's why you see all the camera mounts on it. I had two just like that.
Take your finger off the trigger. Hey, stop. Take
Don't-
your finger off the trigger.
Yep.
Take it off.
The biggest mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably when you get overwhelmed and you just...
Start grabbing it.
Yeah. So just calm down. Okay,
Stop.
stop. Don't touch it unless you're looking at
Come here. Stop. Don't hit that trigger again.
For some reason, it's not breaking.
Come here.
It won't break unless it's moving forward.
Come here. Look at. You're a right-handed person. Put it in this hand. Steer it this hand. Right? Then just, if you get or you don't understand which way it's going, just turn it to its side. And then it's the steering wheel of the car. That way goes that way, that way goes that way. Drive it gently, like it's made out of glass.
Stop before you walk away. Show Dad. Look, go over there and show Dad the right way to do it.
Here you get some RC cars.
Oh, nice.
No, they're gifts from other family members.
Yep.
And they're all shit.
Yeah, so they don't last. And that was the whole purpose of the channel is which ones to buy, where can you buy the parts?
Oh, that drones are annoying.
Yeah.
If you're serving a purpose, I get it. We're cops,
Yep.
and we're up a canyon, so they'd follow the wires.
Yep.
So sometimes they'd have to hump in for 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Take the drone up, do a drone inspection,
Yes.
videotape it, grid coordinates, log it.
Yep.
There's inspectors.
Yes.
And once a week he called me, he's like, "Oh, dude, some dude just tried to shoot our drone out of the air."
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Like, people get drones in the air, they do not like it.
They don't. You know, especially in like around your house. You don't want a drone flying, your neighbor flying a drone through your windows,
Yeah.
you know? So, I mean, and the thing is, they say you can fly it on your property, but it's like, man, I wouldn't want to do that to my neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, our neighbor would fly his and then he wouldn't know what he was doing and then lose it in one of our backyards.
Oh, yeah, in a tree. Yep.
I mean, what's right for the matter, dude? I'm like, whatever.
Yes. I never really got back into the plane stuff,
Yeah.
just because it was so hard. You have to join it's like an RC air club in order to use the tracks
Right.
to fly them.
Yeah, there's guys who
It's over. Come on, you're the driver. Practice driving it. Easy. Did your boys ever get into racing?
No, he never did. He got more into the trick side of it, I guess you would say, rather than racing the bikes. I have a storage unit right here full of bikes that he doesn't even ride.
Oh, man.
You're welcome.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, he just got his BMX for Christmas, so.
Yes.
He's all pumped up now. This is where we're gonna take a trip.
Yeah, this is the little mountain bike area. I'm surprised he rides here.
Our daughter's boyfriend brought him up here.
Yep, because that one in the middle is the BMX one.
Yeah, that's when he was.
And then the pump track's next to it. And then this is usually for the mountain bikers.
Oh, so why is he over here?
That's why I'm shocked. These are big jumps for him.
Oh, he's just riding.
Riding up and down them.
This is only our second day here.
Ah, okay.
I've always known there was a track.
Yep.
But we just never had any reason to come.
Yeah, they do all the events in the middle one. All the racing and all that. This one's not very smooth compared to the one over there.
Yeah, I don't know why he's up here then. We're sorry, we get.
Oh, it's all good.
Let it be, Mom.
I know. I'm gonna be the one stabilizing the broken arm, not you.
He'll be good. He's got a helmet on.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick up some gloves today though. He had a biff yesterday.
You know, I did the knee pads, the shin pads. There they are. That's what the kids are into. There's no way I would buy my son one of those. Look how little that kid is with the helmet on. What's that?
Can we drop this for a little bit?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Yes. Well, and that's what I do when I'm out here RCing. Usually when bikes come, I just move to another section. Because in theory, it is a bike park.
Oh wait. You wanna go back up there? Yeah.
Reagan, put the sweater on. I know you're hot. Put the sweater on.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys get at it. I gotta finish this video and
Going down to the pump track.
yes.
What's the name of your?
It's my name, Earl Moorhead.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
If
Yeah.
we run into each other again,
Yeah.
he wants to run.
Because I think this might be.
Yeah, if he wants to come run, just let me know. I got 125 of these things. So, yes.
What's your last name?
Moorhead,
Moorhead.
M-O-O-R-H-E-A-D.
Earl.
So no E in between
No
any
E,
of it.
okay.
Yep.
Very cool.
Agnes Moorhead from Bewitched, that's my aunt.
What did she play?
She was the grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the
the mom, right?
Yes, the angry one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
Yes, the Irish lady.
Oh, we got a bunch of Irish in our family too.
Irish and Danish, that's what I am.
Yeah. Mr. Moorhead and Nephew likes to call him Earl.
Yeah, so if you just comment in the videos, just let me know you met me up at the skate park up here.
Do you also live up in Santa Clarita?
I live in Canyon Country, yeah.
Nice.
So,
Our shop's right down the bottom of the hill.
oh, okay.
Right across the street from Home Depot.
Oh, okay.
But back in that industrial
Yes.
park back there.
Yep. Yeah, by Accurate. Accurate trailer hitches.
So the other side of the yes, going down
Uh-huh.
Acura, but past Soledad and then on the other side.
Oh, okay. Yep.
There's a 7-Eleven, there's a Mexican
Yes.
restaurant.
There's a Baja Buggy guy that's always over there that I used to go to.
Yeah, and all the way in the last street,
Yep.
across from the refuge center.
Yeah, we use them for the studios.
I've met a lot of. Well, I grew up in. My dad was a producer, so I was never in the business, but I grew up around it.
Yep.
But I've run into a lot of.
Do you mind if I post them on YouTube?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
His name's Reagan.
Reagan? Perfect. I'll call you out, Reagan. All right. You guys have a good one. I'm gonna rip them both here real quick just to get whatever loose mud and everything off the tires. I'm gonna run the Ultimate because the kid was beating the heck out of that thing. And try to get some of this mud off of here. Oh. Bumpers are all packed with mud. Definitely doesn't, you can slide it. And it doesn't want to flip over. Look at that. Where the other Xmaxx would have rolled over by now. Look at that. I'm sure I could flip it, but oh, that's pretty cool. Definitely doesn't have enough power. Yeah, I can't even wheelie. Plenty of brake. Yeah, that's full speed and full turn. There we go. Oh, low voltage cut now. This one the kid was playing with the whole time. And it's still going. You can see how much faster it is with the 46 spur. It would be just as slow as the Ultimate if it had the 54 in there. But let's get this over here. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. I can tell you that the only reason I would buy an Ultimate is if you don't own an Xmaxx and you want the best of the best. And is it the best? It's got better parts on it. That's about it. I do like the tires. I do like all the aluminum bits they put on it. I don't like the steering links, even though they give the steering more accuracy. So, but we're going to continue to run these things. I'm going to get a 46 spur into the Ultimate, and we'll see how that goes. And honestly, you know, running them, the tires aren't that big of a difference. You can feel it on road. You can feel that you're not going to be backflipping out of it, but I feel that you'll be able to overpower the Xmaxx a lot more running the Sledgehammer belted. So that might be the way to go. The grip, all that, still to me feels the same, but we're going to run it a little bit more before I make a final, you know, opinion, and we'll see if we can break it. So far, they both last. As you see, regular Xmaxx lasted through a kid. He didn't break it, and we're going to continue on. But I am going to look them over. I am going to clean them off. We're going to make sure everything's okay. I'm going to charge up some packs, and we'll be out again later. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.